Sophie Wessex and her husband Prince Edward have been catapulted into the public spotlight over the last 12 months following the decision by the Duke and Duchess of Sussex to quit the firm and move to the US. Sophie, 56, has spent a lot of time beside the Queen, 95, during the pandemic in the so-called HMS bubble. Sophie and Edward were among the first people to visit the Queen and speak to the media following the sad death of Prince Philip, 99, in April. In a wide-ranging interview with the Telegraph, the Earl of Wessex has said he is "flattered" by the prospect of stepping out of the shadows. Sophie and Edward have been married since 1999 and speaking from their Surrey home. The Countess noted there has been stark change in the interest in the royal couple. Sophie pointed out the pair have been carrying out their duties regardless of the increased attention, and with tongue-in-cheek, she stated, "What did people think we were doing beforehand?" The Countess added, "Inevitably the spotlight and the focus falls on younger members as time goes on. We've plodded along doing what we're doing, hopefully doing it well. And then all of a sudden there's a bit of a hiatus and things have changed a bit. Naturally, the media are looking for people to fill the so-called void. But we have been doing this for what feels like a pretty long time. If people want to pay more attention to what we're doing, then great, because actually, that's got to be good for our organizations and the work that we are trying to carry out." The Countess of Wessex is a patron of a number of organizations, including the British Cycling Federation, Blind Veterans UK and Childline. Prince Edward, 57, supports more than 70 organizations and will inherit his late father's title of the Duke of Edinburgh. Sophie recalled Prince Philip offered his youngest son the title 2 days after their engagement, much to their surprise. She said, "We sat there slightly stunned. He literally came straight in and said, 'Right, I'd like it very much if you would consider that.'" Prince Edward will take on the prestigious royal title once his eldest brother becomes king, and acknowledged it will be emotional as it will only come once the Queen dies. He said, "It's a very bittersweet role to take on because the only way the title can come to me is after both my parents have actually passed away." The Earl of Wessex also admitted the title was meant to go to the Duke of York, but he got in there with his late father beforehand. Edward added, "It has to go back to the Crown first. My father was very keen that the title should continue, but he didn't quite move quickly enough with Andrew, so it was us who he eventually had the conversation with. It was a lovely idea. A lovely thought.